Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you're granting this platform. Kenya Kwanza government, as we always say, is a confused government, a government that is dishing policies and regulations right, left, and center without involving the relevant stakeholders for advice and way forward. We have seen scenarios where a government speaks and after a few minutes it withdraws because of an uproar from the public in what is being said as we were misquoted. That is the famous term they're using nowadays. We were misquoted by the media. We were misquoted by the people of the Republic of Kenya. Today, NACADA, under the Ministry of Interior, held a function presided over by the Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen. And in this, they launched a policy on prevention and management of alcohol and drug abuse. And in this, they announced banning of selling alcohol in a number of areas: supermarkets, near hospitals. There is no online deliveries. There is no courier services for alcohol. You cannot order alcohol. And so many other things they did. Kenyans have been anchored with the move. They have taken it to social media to complain and tell the government this is null and void. After online activism, NACADA has been forced to come out once again with a press statement saying we were misquoted by the media. But allow me to debunk their lies, because I will be reading the press statement from NACADA, and you allow me to read a statement from Kipchumba Murkomen himself. We compare the two statements and try to understand who is lying here. This government, as I always say, is a government of quacks. People don't understand communication. A government that lacks a central communication management, I don't know what. Everyone speaks what he wants to speak. Ruto speaks his own language. Kindiki speaks his own language. Cabinet secretaries speak their own language. Like now, Kipchumba Murkomen and NACADA were in the same event, but the two are speaking different languages because of the activism we have seen from the people of the Republic of Kenya. Allow me to read the press statement from NACADA. Allow me to read it. Clarification on media reports regarding the national policy on alcohol, drugs, and substance abuse 2025. The National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, wishes to clarify misinformation circulating in parts of the media following today's launch of the national policy for the prevention, management, and control of alcohol, drugs, and substance abuse 2025 by the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Interior, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen in Nairobi. This is a national policy, and contrary to reports suggesting that NACADA has banned certain practices such as alcohol advertising, online sales, home deliveries, and celebrity endorsements, we wish to emphasize that no bans have been introduced. These measures are currently policy recommendations, not law. Their inclusion aims to initiate legal and regulatory reviews subject to proper procedures. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Hapa ndio nataka uunderline. The next step after this launch is the development of a multi-sectoral implementation framework, bringing together stakeholders from government, industry, civil society, and the public. Meaning, today they have launched a policy that had no input from stakeholders, according to this report and according to that paragraph. After today's launch, that is when they are now going to include stakeholders. Wamesema from the government, industry, civil society, and the public. This process will set out the practical steps towards achieving the policy's aim. Haya. Alafu akasema, any proposal that requires legal backing will undergo a thorough law review process, which will be transparent and inclusive. Most importantly, public participation will be central to this process, enabling citizens, businesses, and interest groups to share their views and address any contentious issues before implementations. That is from NACADA. Now, NACADA imesema kwamba today was just a launch. Nimewasomea, after the launch, ndio sasa wanaenda kutafuta stakeholders from the government, from the industry, from CIFO, I don't know what, wakuje pamoja waketi, waangalie that policy. Hivyo ndio amesema. Haya. Wacha tuone Kipchumba Murkomen anasema nini. Murkomen anasema, drugs and substance abuse is compromising our public health, robbing the future of our youth, breaking families, fueling crime, and tearing our communities apart. Delighted to preside over the launch of the first ever national policy on the prevention, management, and control of alcohol, drugs, and substance abuse in Kenya. The policy document injects new energy and focus into a fight for secure health and prosperous Kenya. Sasa sikia hii. Listen to this paragraph. I laud NACADA Kenya for bringing together all the critical stakeholders who are key in winning the war to produce a robust document. So, Murkomen anasema, NACADA went and brought all the stakeholders. They did a consultation before they brought this document. NACADA on the other hand wanasema, after this launch, we are going to bring stakeholders. Sasa ni nani anasema ukweli hapa? Nikubalie niweke simu kwa mfuko niwaulize maswali. NACADA inasema bado hatujaleta stakeholders. After this launch ndio tunaenda kutafuta stakeholders wakuje kutuambia vile tutafanya mabadiliko mahali itawezekana. Murkomen on his side anasema asante sana NACADA kwa kuleta stakeholders kwa kuchangia kutengeneza this document. So ni nani mkora hapa? Who is saying the truth and who is lying? This government. This government. This government. This government. Hey. Hey. God bless you. Asanteni sana.